everybody, welcome to another Making Stuff video. This is just a very quick update to the floating Z-axis on the CNC plasma cutter. Now, if you remember the last video, I showed you this floating Z that I made with a drawer slide, and it would rise up and it would trigger the switch, and everything on it worked, but it has a ton of play in it and it just wasn't making good cuts. Now, I decided I was going to have to come up with a better way of doing the floating Z, but before I actually did anything, a YouTube user named Master Mopar Man sent me this link to this 3D printed one on Thingiverse. So let's zoom in here and take a closer look at it. This is the floating Z-axis that I downloaded from Thingiverse, and it consists of 4 pieces. There's the fixed piece, there's the movable piece, and then there's the torch holder. Now, the torch holders that come with the files on Thingiverse will not work with the Harbor Freight torch. So what I had to do is just modify the one that I was using before so that the bolt holes would line up with the Z-axis on Thingiverse. And after I did that, everything bolted up all nice and neat. And the way this works is there are 4 of these 6mm linear bearings, like what you'd find in a 3D printer. And I'll put links to this in the description. And they are pressed into the plastic right here on the sides. And that allows this torch to slide up and down. There is also a switch here, like this, one of these little miniature limit switches. Now that is located right here, so that when this slides up, it closes that switch, and then the torch can do a touch off in between each cut. So it's a very simple design here. It works really well. It's also a lot more rigid than the last one with that drawer slide. I mean, I'm actually moving the table here. It's got a really smooth scroll to it. It works really well. So let me fire it up and I'll show it to you in action.